Hey guys, welcome back to Creativity and Inspiration. If you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you found us. I'm Lisa, and today doesn't look like we're making anything, but we are talking about something really important, and that's canvas and all the different types and sizes and what it all means. So let's just jump into this video. And I know it's kind of like really busy back here, but there's no way to hide this. And all my canvas are out here for now. During the winter, I keep them out here because it's dry, it's not humid, and cold weather doesn't hurt them. When it gets hot, canvas can stretch out. So I will take all of my canvas that is out of camera range right now, and there's a lot, and I'll move them into my house, probably in my living room, because nobody ever goes in there. So that's why we're outside right now. But I want to talk about the different sizes, the different names, the different types, and kind of give you a breakdown on all those, because if you're just starting, or even if you've been doing it for a while, you may not know what everything means. So we're going to jump in. And I'm going to start with the one I have in my hand. This is a 20 by 24. Most people won't start on something this big. If you've been painting a while, of course, you probably paint all sizes. If you're just starting out, though, you might start smaller. You may not. But anyway, this is a 20 by 24. And this is called a gallery profile. Now, what the heck is a gallery profile versus a non-gallery profile? Gallery profile is how thick the canvas is this way, okay? 20 by 24 is the whole size of the canvas. 20 inches across by 24 inches long. Gallery profile is how thick it is this way. And gallery profile is the thickest canvas. And the reason it's called galleries is gallery profile is because that's the size that a lot of galleries like to have hanging on their walls. It's nice and wide, it's nice and chunky, it has some weight, it has a command on a wall. Versus, let me show you something that's not gallery profile. And this is what I would call student or beginner profile. This is the skinniest canvas width there is. It's about 5/8 of an inch. You can see how skinny it is. Now this canvas is actually a 24 by 36. So it's a bigger canvas size-wise. But when it comes to thickness, it's way skinnier. Now, galleries will hang the skinnier canvas on their walls, but a lot of times when they do calls, they will specify a gallery canvas, which means, or they'll specify the biggest width, which is 1 3/8 inches, which is what this is. They just look nicer on the wall. They have more presence. They just look more professional. And you've guessed it, the 1 3/8 inches is also more expensive. So most of the canvases I paint on are the 5/8 inch, the skinny ones. It's just more affordable for me. I paint a lot of paintings. Now I do have, as you can see, I have a few of the gallery canvases in my garage because I do apply to calls at galleries and they do require this in some of them. So I made sure to have some on hand because it's the most annoying when I want to paint a picture, a painting to submit, and I don't have any of these canvases. And if you order from Blick, it takes a long time to get them. Sorry, Blick, but it does. And Amazon, is pretty fast, but they don't have a lot of the gallery width, the 1" 3/8 canvas in stock. So you pretty much have to go to an art supply store. Now, I could go to Jerry's Artorama, which we're going to do one Wednesday as part of a video. But most of the time, when I see that on the call for art, I don't have time to get one. So I have those two, which are kind of large, and then I just had one. I have these, which are, but they're smaller. These are 4x12s. But again, they are the wider sides, the gallery canvas. Now, that's just the difference in the width. There's also one in between the skinniest and the gallery width, and it is, I can't remember what it's called. I'll put the name down below, and it's like an inch. So the skinny ones that I showed you here are 5/8 inch. The next one is an inch wide, and then the gallery wrapped is the widest at 1 3/8. So that's just one difference between all these canvases. A second difference is the quality of the canvas itself. And sometimes you can get canvas at different stores that will say student grade. And what it means when you get a canvas, and I'm trying to see here if I have one that says student grade. I'll be honest with you. I buy whatever canvas is affordable and whatever size I need, okay? I did splurge, like I said, on the gallery wrap canvas just because I wanted to have a few. Most of the time, if you look at everything I'm grabbing, most of them are the thinnest ones you can have, and they're in these bundles, which means they're the cheapest you can buy. And you can get these at Michael's, Joann's, Amazon. Blick even sells a pack like this, which I have right here. These are from Blick. So they all have these budget canvas, and they're fine. I've been accepted into many, many shows using the thin width and the budget canvas. But, so if you get some canvas and they say student canvas, what does that mean? That means the quality of the canvas is not as good. It's not as high quality as the canvas on a gallery wrapped canvas. Okay. The holes may be larger if you look. There are, especially when you go to paint on canvas, you'll see that it is not solid, that there are holes in the canvas. And that is just the fabric. You can see it's just fabric. And the cheaper canvas have bigger holes in it, basically, than the more expensive canvas. The cheaper canvas are lightweight. The more expensive are medium or heavy duty weight. Now, this isn't the most expensive. It is 7 ounce, 100% natural cotton duck back stapled. And it says 100% cotton duck, medium tooth and texture. So the really expensive canvas have a higher tooth and a higher texture. And the tooth is the texture, how well it grips the paint. So a medium tooth is pretty good. It's going to grip paint really good. The higher end tooth is going to really grip it good. And the low end, you might have to put a bunch of paint on there. So that's another thing. Now, if you look at all these, the front is white and the back is not. That's because the front canvas has been primed, okay? They all come that way now, from the cheapest to the most expensive. Inside is all natural canvas, but the outside, the stretch part that you paint on, is primed. And that's why if you get canvas, the inside of the wood frame is probably natural, and the outside is white, okay? Now, another difference is they all have wood frames, But sometimes with the more expensive canvas, oh, this guy's heavy. This guy is 24 by 36. He is a gallery wrapped canvas. He's 24 by 36, okay? He is a more expensive canvas. And you can tell the frame is more expensive too. You can see how chunky and meaty this frame is all the way around. Now let me show you a 5/8 inch canvas that was cheaper. The frame is not as thick. It's not as hefty all the way around. So that's another difference between the lower end versus the higher end. You've got the frame, you've got the grade of canvas, the cotton stretched on it, the canvas, and you've got the width. Because size, they all come big, small, little, medium, it's the width. The last thing I want to there's two more things I want to talk about with the canvas. One, I don't know if you noticed, it started getting warm and I didn't get my canvas in. Can you see this wrinkle here? Okay, if you get wrinkles in your canvas, this is going to happen. And as you can see, it is in the cheaper pack of canvas, right? The pack where I think I spent $12 and got 5 or 6 canvas. That's cheap. And they've started wrinkling even though it hasn't been that warm here, okay? They've already started wrinkling. What you can do, if you get canvas and you've stored it somewhere and it started to wrinkle like this one has, take a water bottle, spritz it lightly with water, and then take your hair dryer. And it should tighten that canvas back up. If not, you can unstaple it on 3 sides, leave one side stapled, unstaple it, and pull it. But the best bet is to try spraying it lightly with a water bottle all over and then using your hair dryer to dry it. That normally shrinks it back up and you won't have any wrinkles or looseness. Now, the last thing I want to talk about with all these canvas, whether you're using a expensive canvas or a non-expensive canvas, is underpainting. Now, why would you underpaint if your canvas has already been primed, gessoed? Gesso's the same thing. If it's already been gessoed, why would you underpaint? How many of you have seen paintings where the artist first painted it like a hot pink color or a blue color or like a tea-stained color, like like burnt sienna or burnt umber? How many of you have seen artists? If you watch Michael Chamberlain paint, he always underpaints. If you watch Tiny Little Egg, she just showed underpainting on her paintings. Why do artists underpaint? And if you don't, and what underpainting is like I said, they just put one coat of one color all over the canvas before they start their actual painting. And why? Why not just start on a white canvas? Wouldn't that make more sense? I'm going to tell you a painting trick. If you underpaint, and you can paint, a lot of times art teachers will tell you to underpaint with earth tones, like burnt sienna, burnt umber, ultramarine blue. But if you want to do the hot red, pink, yellow mix that Tiny Little Egg uses, do that one. It's personal preference. It's whatever you like as a painter. But why wouldn't you just paint on a white canvas? That's because painting on a white canvas, you don't get the true value or tone. And value or tone is how light or dark a color really is. Because you're painting on a white canvas, you're not getting the true depth, the true lightness or darkness of that color. To get the true light or dark value or tone and value are interchangeable words, you need to underpaint, and then you will get a true value. You will know that your color value, the light or darkness of your color, is correct. Okay guys, that's our all about canvas today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button with that little bell. We have a lot more great videos coming your way. On Friday, we're going to be altering index cards, and I have a lot of great ideas. Plus, I'm going to give you an update on my denim journal I'm working on. And I have a great freebie for Monday, and I'm going to give you a sneak peek of a Mother's Day - Summer Roses kit releasing soon. So stay tuned for all those things on Friday. Like I said, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below, do you paint? What size canvas do you paint on? What width? Do you use student? Have you seen any difference between student and professional besides price? Do you feel more confident to go out and shop canvas? Let me know all down below in the comments. And don't forget, like I said, hit subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Tell a friend about my channel, guys. We're growing leaps and bounds every day. Take care. I'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye.